So, what do you want to hear about? The tax plan? Boring. Net neutrality? Confusing. What else you got, news?
Omarosa, Greg. Omarosa.
Excellent.
A high-profile departure at the White House today. The press secretary announcing the resignation of Omarosa Manigault Newman, a former contestant on The Apprentice.
There are conflicting reports tonight about what happened surrounding the departure of Trump aide and former Apprentice contestant Omarosa Manigault Newman.
The White House officially says that Omarosa resigned, but CBS News has learned she was, in fact, fired.
Yeah, adiosa, Omarosa. The former Apprentice contestant says she's resigning effective January 20th after having a candid conversation with Chief of Staff John Kelly. In PR lingo, candid usually means you're a bad person and I hate your guts. CNN contributor April Ryan reported Omar was fired and escorted out of the White House. Omarosa calls fake news.
No one else has reported what she's reporting, and this is the one person who has attacked me for the last year. And so you know that this is personal.
Maybe you're a jerk. Anyway, the White House has wished her the best, which again in PR lingo means please go away, you scare us. By the way, Omarosa, why are you resigning now?
I wanted to make the one-year mark. That was one of the goals that I set out to, and then get back to my life.
So that was her goal, to make it 1 year in the White House. That's like me saying in high school, my goal is to have acne and no girlfriend. I didn't have that choice, all right? And she didn't have that choice either, Tyrus. She's making it sound like it's her decision. She wasn't supposed to be there. That's my statement.
No, you're right. She was not supposed to be there.
Right.
She didn't even win.
I know.
I mean,
Did Geraldo win? Who won?
I don't know. I was out living life.
Bret Michaels won. Bret Michaels! Rock of Love.
Interrupt me one more time. I told y'all earlier, what's it, my mom, cruising for a bruising?
Yeah.
First guy to the moon. Man. He made fun of my beard, that's why I'm mad. And then he tried to clean it up. He said he doesn't like beards, but there's so many other things about me that take your eyes off the beard. So basically I'm a circus for his eyes. Look at freakish Tyrus. Look at his, he was mean to me.
Hypersensitive today. Are you going to answer the question?
No, I don't want nothing to do with Omarosa. It sounds like a bad drink. I just don't. She's trouble. She will say anything for attention, and this administration has had enough fake news or bad things said about them. Now you're going to have someone who will say anything for a paycheck. Yeah. Will do anything, and this was one of those things where Trump sometimes lets his heart think of ahead of his brain because she was so loyal, and so these things gave her an opportunity, a job she wasn't really even qualified for, which was why she was fired. You don't talk trash to Kelly. That's ridiculous. But she's not going to see it that way. And so my concern is over the next few months, whenever she thinks she can make money off it, the accusations of sexual harassment, it'll be racism, it'll be something to sting and get a headline at the expense of the administration. That's the type of person she is. So beware of her.
You know, Tyrus brings up a good decision, a good point. Good applaud. Jason, this loyalty often doesn't lead to the best decisions because you overlook competence and you forgive too easily. That's the only reason why she was there, was that he felt he had to repay her.
Yeah, that's a pretty important position. I can't figure out what she did, and I can't figure out how she does math, because 1 year, the president was sworn in on January 20th, and we haven't gotten to December 20th, so I don't know how a year adds up, but I would love to see the 4-star general, John Kelly, sitting down with her in this discussion and see, how that went.
Yeah, she is going to stay till January 20th. She is.
Well,
so
she gets paid.
She gets paid. Oh, she's gone, but she gets paid.
But her car was deactivated.
Yeah, they kicked her out. You know, Tom, every company has this type of person who gets a job as a favor. You're one of them. So,
I told you, Tom. I told you. What? I told you about him.
Where do you, what side are you on? Are you on Team Omarosa?
Of course I am, Greg. Can you think back 10 years ago, if we could look into the future and see that Omarosa would be in the White House? It's like our dreams are coming true. My only disappointment was that President Trump didn't fire her himself on camera. The thing that bothers me about this White House is that it's not more like The Apprentice. He should fire people himself on camera, and we should walk her with the rolly bag out of the back of the White House.
Yes.
And film it.
Into the car.
That's the best part.
Yes.
The rolly bag.
And you know, they always get in the back of the car, Kat, and they say, "This isn't the last you've seen of me." They always do that on The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, every one of these shows that I'm sure you've applied for.
Well, not quite yet. What I love about the way this all went down is what happened is there were all these reports that it went down in such a crazy way, all these crazy stories, and she just said, no, that's fake.
Yes.
So she's not working for him. She's now moved on to being him, apparently. It's the exact same thing, but she was definitely fired, and it's really, really strange and sad to get essentially fired by the same dude twice.
Yep. Is that a jab at me?
No.
No, I've been fired by the same person.
Everything is about you.
Yes. All right. Well.
I, too, have been fired by the same person twice.
Me, too.
I am crushing it.
I don't know. Anyway, I wish her the best of luck, which means please stay away from me. All right. Up next, finally, a texting scandal that could end all texting scandals. Or not.